about something that affects pretty much all of us: work, money, and that nagging question of why decades of hard work don't always make you wealthy. Today, we're diving into a powerful mindset shift that could, honestly, change everything for you.
Okay, so let me be real with you for a second. This is the kind of stuff nobody is just going to come out and tell you.
You can grind it out for 10, 20, heck, even 30 years.
And still not get rich. Now, that's not meant to be a downer. It's a reality check on a pattern that traps so many people.
So what is this pattern exactly? Well, we can call it the 30-year trap. It's the cycle that a ton of people are stuck in, and a lot of the time, they don't even see it.
And the cycle looks a little something like this. I bet this feels familiar, right? You wake up, you go to work, you wait for that paycheck to hit, and then you do it all over again. Month after month, year after year.
Now, the first thing we think is, okay, I just need to work harder. But what if that's not the real problem? Let's dig into what's actually holding people back.
The real problem, the piece of the puzzle that's missing for most of us, is that we were never really taught how money actually works. It's not about working harder, it's about understanding the rules of the game.
And this incredible insight, it's pulled straight from that game-changing book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's a way of thinking that has totally flipped the script for millions of people when it comes to their finances.
Okay, so this brings us to a huge choice we all have to make. It really boils down to two kinds of people who take two completely different paths with their money.
The difference here is so simple, but wow, the results are worlds apart. On one side, you have people who work for money. You know, they trade their time for a paycheck. If they stop working, the money stops coming in. Simple as that. But on the other side, you have people who make money work for them. Their assets are what generate income, often without them needing to be there. And this one little difference, it changes absolutely everything.
So, this leads to a really important question. I want you to take a second and really think about this. If you stopped working today, right now, would any money still come to you?
If your answer is no, then it means your income is 100% dependent on your time. And that is the very definition of the trap we were just talking about. No work equals no money.
So how in the world do you break free? This is where we get to the solution. Let's talk about building your freedom, about finding the way out of this trap for good.
The whole key is to start building assets. And let's not make that word complicated. An asset is just anything that puts money into your pocket. That's it. It's that simple.
So, how do you even start?
Well, it could be something like investing, even if it's just small amounts. Or maybe it's starting a little project on the side, or building any kind of extra income source that isn't directly tied to the hours you're putting in.
But here's a huge roadblock, a big mistake a lot of people make. There is a massive difference between looking rich and actually being rich. And confusing the two is a super common and really costly mistake.
This is the trap of spending. To build assets, we often just spend it on stuff that makes us look successful. You know, the newest phones, getting into payment plans, all those little unnecessary expenses. They don't make you a single dime, and they just keep you stuck.
And this quote just nails it. Looking rich is easy. Becoming rich takes a different mindset. It's a shift from consuming to creating, from just spending to actually building.
So what does this all boil down to? It's really about one huge shift in your focus. If you only take one thing away from this, let it be this.
From this day forward, try not to just focus on earning money. That's only half the equation. The real goal, the game changer, is to focus on building something that earns money for you.
If you can really get this one idea, especially early on, you can save yourself years, maybe even decades of struggle. It's the difference between working your whole life and building a life of real freedom. So I'll leave you with this final thought. What will you focus on building?